Yesterday afternoon, a single phone call lasted exactly 47 seconds and sent shockwaves through every NFL front office in America. Shedeur Sanders, a fifth-round rookie who hasn't even played a meaningful professional down, just walked away from a guaranteed $2 million endorsement deal. No negotiation. No counteroffer. Just 2 words: we're declining. But here's what the media isn't telling you. This wasn't impulsive. This was calculated warfare that's about to reshape how every athlete in professional sports gets paid. And if you think this is just about one rookie's ego, you're missing the biggest power shift in sports business history. What you're witnessing isn't just a contract rejection, it's a generational declaration of independence that has Fortune 500 companies in emergency meetings and NFL executives questioning everything they thought they knew about athlete valuation. I'm going to break down exactly why this $2 million rejection could be worth $50 million in lifetime value, how Sanders is using Silicon Valley tactics to dismantle decades-old NFL power structures, and why every athlete watching this should be taking notes. Plus, I'll reveal the 3 specific strategies Sanders used that you won't hear anywhere else. But first, let me tell you what really happened in that 47-second phone call that's got the entire sports establishment terrified. Picture this: Fortune 500 marketing executives dial into what they assume is a routine endorsement negotiation. They've done this dance thousands of times. Present the offer, expect some back and forth, and close the deal. Standard operating procedure for rookie contracts. Instead, they got a masterclass in power dynamics. After their comprehensive presentation outlining a $2 million partnership proposal, Sanders' management team delivered the most expensive 47-second response in sports history. "We appreciate the interest, but we're declining." Click. Call ended. No explanation. No alternative suggested. No traditional negotiation dance. The silence that followed wasn't just awkward, it was revolutionary. Here's what most people are missing: Sanders didn't reject $2 million. He rejected a system that's been undervaluing athletes for decades. Think about it this way: traditional rookie endorsements work like this. Companies offer what they think you might be worth someday, based on where you were drafted, hoping you'll be grateful for the opportunity. It's a charity model disguised as a business. Sanders flipped the script entirely. His team came armed with data that would make Silicon Valley executives jealous: real-time social media engagement metrics, merchandise velocity analytics, demographic penetration studies, and broadcast viewership patterns. They weren't asking for money, they were presenting a business case. But here's the part that's got NFL executives losing sleep: Sanders is proving that draft position doesn't determine market value. Cultural influence does. Let me share some data that'll blow your mind. In the 48 hours following this rejection, the hashtag Shedeur effect generated 2.3 million impressions. His merchandise sales velocity is outperforming established veterans. His social media engagement consistently crushes players making 10 times his salary. Most importantly, his demographic reach extends far beyond traditional football consumers. We're talking about a 5th-round pick who's capturing audiences that billion-dollar marketing campaigns struggle to reach. The math becomes crystal clear when you consider compound effects. Accepting $2 million now could cost $50 million in lifetime value. Every undervalued deal sets a baseline that limits every future negotiation. Sanders understood something most athletes learn too late: your first deal determines every subsequent negotiation. But here's where this story gets really interesting, and why I said the NFL is in full panic mode. Within hours of the rejection news breaking, multiple Fortune 100 companies initiated contact. Technology giants started exploring innovative partnership structures. Streaming platforms began considering content creation arrangements. International brands recognized global appeal potential. We're hearing preliminary discussions already exceeding $5 million annually, potentially reaching $10 million with performance incentives. That's a 400% increase from the rejected offer, achieved through a single strategic decision. Meanwhile, the NFL establishment is scrambling. Team owners are recognizing potential salary cap circumvention through endorsement arrangements. Coaches are worried about locker room dynamics when rookies earn more off-field than veterans. The commissioner's office is reportedly concerned about precedent implications. Sanders used 3 specific tactics that completely dismantled traditional negotiation frameworks. First, the reverse auction strategy. Instead of begging for opportunities, he created scarcity. Brands now compete to demonstrate their value to him, not the other way around. Second, the data dominance approach. While traditional negotiations rely on Nielsen ratings and jersey sales, Sanders operates with Silicon Valley sophistication, real-time analytics, sentiment analysis, demographic penetration data. Third, the timing mastery technique. The rejection was announced precisely when training camp controversy peaked, preseason broadcasts began, and fantasy draft commenced. Maximum attention achieved with minimal effort. Here's what makes this truly revolutionary. Sanders represents Generation Z, observing established institutions, recognizing inefficiencies, and demanding restructuring. This isn't just about football. Young professionals across industries are recognizing parallel dynamics within their sectors. The tools that controlled previous generations, limited media access, geographic constraints, institutional gatekeepers, prove ineffective against digitally empowered individuals. Sanders didn't just reject an offer. He rejected an entire framework governing athlete compensation philosophy. The international response reveals this story's true scope. European soccer clubs are analyzing American athlete empowerment evolution. Asian markets are recognizing cultural influence potential. Latin American brands are exploring cross-border partnerships. Sanders transcends regional phenomenon toward global marketplace participant. His rejection signals sophisticated understanding regarding worldwide revenue opportunities that traditional NFL endorsements fail to capture. But here's the part that should terrify the establishment. Sanders is just getting started. Sources close to his team reveal he's building a media company, developing consumer products, creating content ecosystems, and establishing investment portfolios. Traditional endorsements become small components within diversified revenue architecture. He's not seeking sponsors, he's evaluating partners for empire construction. Sanders drew a line in the sand that every athlete, agent, and executive in professional sports will remember forever. That $2 million rejection wasn't just declining an offer, it was declaring independence from systems that have constrained athlete potential for generations. Whether this revolution succeeds remains uncertain, but one thing is crystal clear: professional sports business changed forever the moment Sanders' team spoke those simple words: "We're declining." As one veteran agent perfectly summarized, every athlete negotiating today should send Sanders a thank you note. He just raised everyone's floor by refusing to accept his ceiling. Here's what I want to know. Do you think Sanders made the right call, or is this rookie arrogance that'll backfire spectacularly? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I read every single one, and I'm genuinely curious about your take on this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.